Hey everyone, welcome to today's live stream. I'm excited about what I have in store for you all today. Today, we are going to dive into my favorite topics, and that's stocks and cryptocurrencies. We're going to take a look at how the market is shaping up, and today, what might happen at the opening bell. Plus, I'll share my top three stocks and three cryptocurrencies that I believe are worth keeping an eye on for the future. As always, feel free to drop your thoughts or questions in the chat. I'll be engaging with you throughout the live stream. All right, let's get this live stream going. Let's do it. So, first, let's start off with the stock market. As you all can see, this is the heat map. This is how the stock market closed. For the most part, the tech side looks pretty green, and this side of the market, health, consumers, production, utilities, man, they that was a bloodbath. Energy, minerals, retail trade did fairly well. That's how the market is looking. But we want to see how the major indices are looking. So let's I'm going to open up the major indices, but for the most part, we saw the S&P 500 and Nasdaq hitting record highs throughout the week, while the Dow had a bit of a mixed performance. This morning, futures looked pretty flat, and that's likely because investors are waiting on some big news this week, specifically the Consumer Price Index or the CPI report. That's the acronym for Consumer Price Index. The S&P closed off at 6,090.28 on Friday. That's 0.25% above, almost 30. The Nasdaq closed at 21K, the Nasdaq 100 to be specific, at 21K 622.25. That's plus 0.92%. And the Dow, they closed at 44,642.53. That's crazy because I remember when the Dow was trying to break through 44K, and now look, it's past 44K and it closed a little bit below. So that's insane. That tells you how high the market has been moving this year, because to be able to see 6,044K for the Dow is something that a lot of people did not expect to see before the year ended. Matter of fact, at the start of December, you would have expected this near the end of December or probably around January, maybe mid January, but this early is is a big shock. All right, this report, the okay, so let's talk about the CPI. So this CPI report is a big deal because it comes right before the Federal Reserve final meeting of the year. If inflation is cooling, we could see another interest rate cut, which might spark a market rally. But if data is hotter than expected, we could see some volatility, which is still good like if you like that stuff. You know what I mean? Volatility is good. It's also bad, but as long as you protect your profits and you enter in when you planned on, you'll be just fine. So, what do you think? Will the market rally or take a breather? Let me know in the comments or in the chat box. I will reply to your comment. So, now let's talk about my top three stocks to watch for the future. First off, we have Apple, the great Apple, the Steve Jobs Apple. The chart is currently loading right now. So, this is a no brainer for me because Apple's ecosystem of products and services continues to dominate the tech space, and its financial stability makes it a strong pick for long term growth. Matter of fact, think about it. I bet you have an Apple phone. I bet you have an Apple device somewhere. Apple is just that good. It's popular. I like it. I know a lot of people like it. And they do really well when it comes down to uh, keeping their finances together and also just holding value. So that's why I trust Apple to be a long term hold in terms of stocks. All right, next we have Microsoft. Think about this, guys. How many times have you used a Microsoft product? A lot of people don't know that they use Microsoft every day. If you use Microsoft Teams, guess what? That's Microsoft. Microsoft. If you use Microsoft Word, guess what? That's Microsoft. If you use Google, not Google, but Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Guess what, guys? That's Microsoft. Even Xbox, guys. Even Xbox is Microsoft. They own so much. They make so much money. So I see them being a long-term hold, and plus they're investing heavily in ChatGPT. If you know what that is, that's OpenAI, one of the most highly anticipated companies. Everyone is wanting to get a pick of their pick. They're wanting to get a piece of that company, guys. That's going to be a company that goes crazy if it ever goes public. So Microsoft is leading the charge in cloud computing and artificial intelligence with recurring revenues, and they focus on innovation, setups for success. So I see Microsoft doing well for the futures. Don't doubt Microsoft at all. And another one, guys, when I was young, I used to get Microsoft and Google mixed up, but the reason is because of the colorful logos. Google is another company that I see growing through time. So this is a company that I would advise. Actually, I'm not a financial advisor, but that I see gaining value through time, guys. The stock may be a little bit down, but understand this about Google. Their stock has so much value, and they may look like they're not doing a lot of movement, but trust me, this is a company to truly invest on. They own so much. Think about the website YouTube. Do you guys know who own YouTube? It's Google, Alphabet, Google. They're the people that own YouTube, guys. Matter of fact, have you ever logged onto a website and in order to log on, they say, oh, you can use a Google email. So think about how much money they're getting from all of these websites and the stuff that I don't even know how much stuff they own, but I just know that they're making money every second of the day. They're making millions daily, guys. And Alphabet is the name of the company. Alphabet is the parent company of Google. Their growth in digital advertising and AI is incredible, and their diversified portfolio gives them exposure to multiple high growth industries. So, are any of these stocks on your portfolio? Let me know, because I think that if you are investing long term, Google, aka Alphabet, Microsoft, and Apple should be stocks to definitely look at. And let me know if there are other companies that you think will do well in the future. All right, so now let's talk about cryptocurrencies, guys. Let's talk about cryptocurrencies. So, first, we got to talk about Bitcoin. It recently hit an all time high of over 100,000. We were waiting for that move for a whole month, ever since the election run. Ever since the election, like once it started going up right here, hold on, November 4th. Since November 4th, everyone has been waiting for Bitcoin to finally reach its final form. Well, actually, not final form. I didn't mean to say that. We want it to keep going. We don't want this to be the final form, guys. But we've been wanting to see Bitcoin hit 100K for the longest. So ever since November 5th, look at this. Look at this bull run. The bulls have been leading the way. The bears took over right here a little bit, like near before November ended. But guess what? Right here on December 4th, this past Wednesday, they shot up, made it to 100,000, and now they're still trading in that range, guys. So Bitcoin is making crazy moves. So they hit that milestone, and it's been driving the rest of the market, honestly. So the this right here is good because once Bitcoin moves up, the altcoins follow, like XRP. I'm pretty sure you guys have been hearing about XRP, how it's been moving, but XRP started making their move on Sunday. But Bitcoin is definitely a cryptocurrency to watch. You could have purchased Bitcoin for like 5 cents back in 2010, but now it's worth around 99,000 at the time of the recording. But you know, cryptocurrency is live, so they're gonna eventually go back up to 100K. All right, so the next cryptocurrency that I think will make so many gains in the future is Ethereum. This crypto is the backbone of decentralized finance, or DeFi, and it dominates the NFT space. Ethereum's ecosystem continues to grow, and it's a solid long-term bet, in my opinion. Finally, this one right here, I don't talk a lot about, but I've been seeing a lot of good stuff. It's not a big name when people talk about stocks, but it has so much value and it's growing fast. But it's called Binance Coin, or ticker symbol BNB. It's hitting new highs, and its utility within the Binance ecosystem makes it a strong contender, guys. Well, right here they fell. This on around 7 p.m. They fell from 743 down to 722. But trust me, they've been making crazy moves. They've been making this is nothing. Remember, crypto's live 24/7, so it's gonna moon. It's gonna moon sometime soon. So Binance is definitely a contender to watch. Now, let me know. What about you? Are you investing in any of these cryptos or stocks? Do you have an eye on another crypto or another stock? Let me know. If it's XRP, let me know. I have an eye on XRP, but today I just didn't talk about it. XRP is definitely one to watch, honestly. But for this video, I'm going to focus on the three major ones. So I had to do a list, and I had to cut out XRP, sadly. But share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know. And before we wrap up, let's quickly recap. We talked about how the market looks, and how it could look in the morning, and what could happen after the CPI report, and what would that make the stock market do? We're gonna find out. We also covered my top three picks for stocks in the future: Apple, Microsoft, and Alphabet, aka Google, and my top three cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance Coin. If you found this live stream helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next live stream. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a great night. By the way, guys, it is 12:03 a.m. on a Monday morning. It literally just hit Monday. It's currently December 9th, and I'm out here grinding. I'm just a guy who has knowledge on stocks. I am not a financial advisor. And like I said, I hope you enjoy this. And if you found this helpful, just come back for another one. I promise you you'll love my next video. But everyone, take care, and I'll see you on the next video.